Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Missy, and today I'm going to show you this mess that I've been making. I have been working on this project now, I think, for about like 3 weekends. So these are all Paul's clothes. He just turned 9 months and we are starting to get him into 18-month clothes. I know, it's insane. So he's been cycling through clothes so fast. I had this cute little basket in the nursery that I was going to put his clothes that didn't fit him, and then I'd bring them into the basement where I have tubs of all his clothes by size. Didn't end up working that way. Ended up morphing into this beast of a laundry basket, and we started having some family come down and visit, trying to do, you know, the social distancing thing. But anyway, I had to clean out the room and clean out the clothes, so I ended up clustering them in the living room by size. I probably should have filmed that, but I already did that. I just need to put them away. But in looking at his little itty bitty clothes from like the newborn stage, it made me remember how it was like being a first-time mom. What kind of clothes did I need? And then, you know, how many did I need? And then actually, what did I end up using? So I thought I'd talk about that today as I put these away and have my living room back. So let's get started. Oh my god, I'm seriously so winded from doing that. I brought all of those up from the basement. So just in case you're new to my channel and haven't watched some of my other videos, I've talked about this before. I was so fortunate to have 4 mamas let me have / borrow all of these amazing baby clothes. But I also did buy quite a few. So no, I did not purchase all of this. But I am so thankful, and I still have a bunch more all over this room that I'm gonna put away and show you. But let me grab the newborn box and see if I can pull some of these out to show you some of my favorites. It is, by the way, a super cold and rainy Sunday here in Virginia. And yes, I am wearing gray on gray sweats. I do have in here Paul's little, oh my god, these are so small. His not disposable, cloth infant diapers. And I'm starting another bin over here, which you can't see. So I'm gonna just get rid of these. Okay. So some of my newborn favorites. The one thing that nobody told me was when Paul was born and I laid him down on the changing table to change his clothes, he would start screaming his head off, bloody murder, not even kidding. Nobody told me that part. So some of the cutesy outfits that they have out, which were like multiple pieces, not an option for me. My goal was to get Paul changed and off the changing table so that he would not stop screaming. So I just made my life easy. Also, Paul is a pandemic baby, so we weren't exactly going any places. So anytime he did get dressed up, it was probably just to go to the doctor's. That's about it. So most of the time I had him in footed onesies. Again, he was born in January, so it's cold in Virginia. God, these are so tiny. I also looked for ones that have this snap up here to kind of keep the little zipper part away from their neck. This one, I'm not gonna be able to find it, of course. I was trying to look, see if I could. But see how this one zips from the top down? So you gotta think when you're changing his diaper, you have to then take this whole thing off. So it exposes their chest, exposes their skin. If they get cold, they start crying. So I was trying to find them, but I can't. My favorite were a bunch that I actually got from Old Navy. So instead of zipping down, exposing all of their belly, it actually zips from the foot up. And some of them, if you're lucky, have a 2-way zipper that go both ways. So it would zip from the foot up. You could go pretty high, leaving, you know, their chest covered, and then you could take this off and change their diaper. Those were my favorite, that by far. Any of the footed onesies with snaps, I just threw in the bin. We never wore them. This was easier. Trust me. You do not want to be messing with snaps at 2 in the morning. The zippers save your life. So literally, if they were not zippered, I didn't even put them on them. Some other favorite onesies that I liked, it might have just been me, but when they're newborn, they're like so like squishy and just so fragile. I honestly hated putting stuff over his head. So any of the onesies that went over his head, I made Matt do it. And then one of my friends, when I was going through their box, gave me this. It's like a kimono style onesie, and this one is also friendly for the umbilical cord. It doesn't go over the umbilical cord, but this one, you basically, it's almost like a cardigan. You lay this on the changing table, put them in, and then it snaps over them instead of pulling over their head. Easy to get on, easy to get off. And then this one, I didn't end up using these with Paul. He wasn't really clawing his face, but some of the newborn will have this little cuff on the bottom of the hand thing that, you know, folds over so their hands aren't exposed, so they don't, like, you know, scratch their face, which is cute. But like I said, I didn't really use that. But I like these kimono style. I guess it's really not a onesie, it's just a shirt, but these I did really like. So I had a few of these. I did not buy them. One of my amazing friends gave them to me. And we did put him in fleece onesies as well. I think in the winter I was putting him in a cotton onesie and then a fleece footed PJs overnight so that he would stay warm. Now he would probably hate that because he runs so hot, but that's what I did when he was a baby. And the other thing that I looked out for was socks for a newborn. Just, I don't even bother. I'm just so anti-socks. I think they're annoying. I can never find the ones that match unless they all look the same. So do yourself a favor, buy these. They are footed pants. So cute. They're really small these are. These are like little monkeys. I don't know if you can see that. So cute. So you put them in a little onesie, put the little footed pants on them, boom, done. Unless it's the summer, obviously, you're not bundling them up this much. What else do I have in here without destroying it? Just the classic fleece footed pajamas. These are great for colder nights, colder days. If we were taking him maybe to the doctor and it's cold, I might have put him in these. Probably not, but the fleece footed ones are great. This happens to be, I feel like most of his fleece, yeah, these are Carter's. They're very easy to find. Amazon has them, Walmart has them, Kohl's has them. It's like a big baby brand. I thought I had a pair here, but now I can't find them. These fleece booties are my favorite. I still put them in Paul now. They go on their little feet, they Velcro. As he's getting older, they're difficult for him to pull off. I used just those, and I think I just had 2 pairs. And I literally hardly ever put him in socks. If it's cold enough where he needs like something on his feet, I use these guys. They're amazing. There's a few different brands. I think this is the one that I use and have had no problems with it. And I have bigger size that he wears now. I've talked about this before with bibs. So I have drool bibs and bibs. As a baby newborn, I didn't use these. These didn't even come out of the woodwork till he was at least 2 or 3 months, 3 maybe 4, he started drooling and I put them in him. He didn't start eating solid foods till he was 6 months, and even then we still didn't use him, and now he's between 8 and 9 months. He started drooling again, probably have to do with teething, so we started using them. So bibs in general, I didn't need any of these when he was a newborn. But never mind, I just found booties. So these are the booties that I'm talking about. So they're fleece. Are these inside out? What brand are these? No, I had them right way. So their little foot goes in here. This is probably like the worst demonstration ever. And then this goes around their foot like that. What? Oh, this one's a snap. Mine are Velcro and they're very easy to put on. So I will not recommend this brand. Get the Velcro ones. But then their little one goes in there. So cute. But anyway, another common thing that I got for newborns, and I got a lot of these gifted, and one of my girlfriends, who I'm giving a lot of this clothes, she's the next on the list to borrow them, loves these. She's having baby number 2. So it's like a gown. You put this on. This one even has the folded things to protect their little hands. And then at the bottom, you have access to the diaper. I didn't like these. Again, I had this thing with putting stuff over their heads, so already that was annoying to me. And then I just didn't like his little feet exposed. I liked him more snuggly in like the onesies that could zip up and he was all like, you know, snuggly warm. These are really popular. I didn't end up liking them or using them. So I had a lot of those. And then the other one for swaddling. This one is newborn. So this is the Halo Sleep Sack. We used this a couple times. Most of the time for swaddling, I just use the muslin blanket and just kind of origami fold them as snugly as possible. That seemed to work sometimes. The other one was this Halo Swaddle, so it's supposed to be easy. It has this zipper that's 2-way, so you basically put them in here like a little sleep sack. Put the little arms stick out, you zipper it up to change their diaper, you can zipper it down, so they're in a little sleep sack, and then it has these like halo wings that come around and fold around the baby. I used this quite a few times. Sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't. We didn't have like 100% luck with swaddling in general, but he did wear these and I had quite a few of them gifted to me. So we used those for swaddling. It's almost like a cheat. It helps you get them really, really snug. Then I had other gizmos, like this is the nested bean for 0 to 6 months. So it's really just like a sleep sack, and then there's just a little bit of a bean bag here on their chest to help, you know, mimic like mom's hand on their chest. And then supposedly you can flip it around. There's older models, so this is then on their back. We ended up just using these as sleep sacks, not so much helping him sleep, but I got that one. Would I buy it again? Probably not. The other one, when he got a little bit older, I wouldn't call this newborn by any means, but I have it in front of me, so I'll show it to you. We ended up getting the Merlin suit. I ended up calling this the banana suit. This one is, yeah, 3 to 6 months, so this was later on. But when he was transitioning from swaddle and basically he'd roll over and wake himself up, I put him in here, and it's just poofy enough that it prevents them from completely like moving. So it's not a full swaddle, it's like in between swaddles. But like I said, that's 3 to 6. But I figured I'd just show it to you because I had it. What we did end up doing for Paul when he was a little bit older were these fleece sleep sacks. So we ended up putting him in a onesie, like a short sleeve onesie, and then these fleece sleep sacks. So I have tons of them. Tons of them. I don't remember when we stopped using these. I did not buy these all the way. By the way, I got a lot of these from friends. So tons of these things. Tons of fleece sleep sacks. That's what we ended up using. I like those a lot. But we didn't start using those until, I would say maybe like a month old. In the very beginning, it was literally swaddling and or short sleeve onesie with a fleece footed PJs. So that's what we used. My favorite brands, just to throw this out here, are, and I've pretty much bought some for every size that Paul has been since he was born, are, by far, my favorites are Burt's Bees. You can tell it has little bees on it. I get them from Target, I get them from Amazon. I'm just obsessed with them. The onesies are just like, they're so soft, they're so stretchy. Some of the onesies get like really tight and they're like hard to put over their heads, but this is by far my favorite brand. I'm getting ready to buy him another pair of short sleeve onesies. Even in the winter I wear these, or I don't wear them, put them on Paul. But I'm getting ready to get a pair of 18-month. I literally have from 0 to 3 to 12 right now, and I love them. I keep buying them. That's my favorite brand. It is a little pricey, so I try to look for like sales at Target where, you know, they have clothes on sale or what have you. Speaking of Target, my next favorite brand is the Cat and Jack because they run big. So the Burt's Bees runs small. Did I get that right? So he is 9 months, and I'm getting ready to get him 18-month onesies from Burt's Bees because the 12-month are getting like tight lengthwise, whereas the 12-month Cat and Jack, yes, Cat and Jack, are still fit great. They're always like a little on the big side. That's why I'm saying it's so annoying. Clothes are like all over the place. The Cat and Jack are my second favorite. They're also very soft. They're always on the looser side on him. They just fit him really well. And then, of course, we have Carter's. Almost all of my donated, borrowed clothes are Carter's. They also fit really well, but they'd be my third runner-up. And then there's just miscellaneous clothes. I have not been to Old Navy since before I was pregnant, but I did like the newborn clothes I bought from them. So who knows? Maybe I'll see some sales for Black Friday or Cyber Monday this year, but those are pretty much the brands I like. And oh, I don't have any out. Oh, here's one. Another one that I really like is Gerber. Gerber clothes are always just so thin, and Paul likes that. Paul runs hot. So I like the Gerber ones as well. They're always very soft, very, very thin. They're great for the summer or like a underlayer garment. So I have quite a few of these. Gerber you can get on Amazon. Walmart sells amazing bundles of Gerber clothes for inexpensive. These are probably the most inexpensive ones that I love because you can get a big set for not too much money. Am I missing anything? I think the key is that with newborns, he really wasn't in that many clothes. It was a good set of onesies, and it all depends on how often you're doing laundry. So I usually get, I'm going to say 6 short sleeve onesies, 6 long sleeve onesies. I use the short sleeve more than the long sleeve, just so you have them. Shorts, I didn't really put them in. If it was warm, I just left him in the onesie. I did get the pants with the feet that I was talking about. You know, maybe pants-wise, I never really get too many of those, like maybe 3 pairs. The footed pajamas, the cotton ones, I would have maybe 3 or 4. And the fleece ones, I would have 3 or 4. And then muslin blankets to swaddle them. I did another video about linens. 3 would probably be enough to get me going. And the Velcro swaddles were, okay, you could do like maybe 2 of those and that would be it. I was very anti-sock. I did not use socks. I found them really annoying. Everybody loves to get newborn socks. I don't know why. No shoes. I did not get him any shoes. He does not need shoes. He doesn't even need shoes now. He's not walking. And that's pretty much it. And then I guess depending on what season it is, if he needed a bathing suit, Paul has not been in any water besides a bathtub, so he has not gone swimming. Yeah, I think that's it. So I'm gonna go ahead and put all this stuff away. But before I do that, I want to say thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it and want to see more videos like this, and I'll see you next time.